Let's go through this last one. This is day number 7. Congratulations, you made it here. You're probably looking at this picture wondering, what does this have to do with building my business? Well, this picture means everything to me. I am happily married, going on 19 years, and I have 3 daughters, which you'll see them in another video saying thank you. And I'll show you a picture of my wife too, but this is my mom. And so this is one of the reasons why it's so important for me to talk about building your business. This is a picture of after. You guys did not see a picture of her before, but January the 21st of this year, she actually had quadruple bypass heart surgery. And I was out doing what I do in the college area, getting my referrals and meeting families and having income in that 75 to 100,000 range, and just out hustling, in front of families and doing the presentation and then trying to find orphan money and life insurance and all the other stuff. But when she had her surgery, my world stopped. I had to basically go from making money because I was trading time for money, being out there and doing my presentations and getting paid for that, to now being a caregiver to my mom. And I'm the only child, so I had to cook 3 meals a day, help her keep her apartment clean. I helped her cook food for some other people that she had as clients so she can keep that income stream coming in. And it was an eye-opener. I understood that I had a transactional business model and not a reoccurring revenue business model. And so even though you get renewals on your life insurance, it takes a lot of applications in order for you to really start getting a lot of renewals from your life insurance policies. And when you start having assets under management, you could maybe have somebody else facilitating the servicing of those clients, but you could still have that recurring revenue coming in. And so that got me to a point where I said, okay, I need to get a securities license, because my friend is making $440,000 a year, and he was able to take a month of vacations for the year, and he had a life. And so I am begging you to understand just, I guess, the journey that I've been through. In his situation, my friend that makes $400,000 plus a year, his wife is a chiropractor and she makes $250,000 a year. So it was easier for him to find the right clientele, get the securities license, and get himself into the business, because he knew that she was paying all the bills while he was getting wrapped up. But for some of us, we don't have a spouse that makes $250,000 a year. For some of us, we're the ones who are making the money. And so in order for you to make that transition, if you want to do a recurring revenue model, you need to have consistent income. So I am begging you to consider this college planning niche, because this will give you a heartbeat of income. This is not going to change your life financially. It's not going to do that. But what this will do is create some consistency in your income and some systems in your income, and can possibly give you some extra money that you can put that towards either more marketing towards higher affluent clients. You can use our referral program to move up markets, to meet grandparents that are getting ready to retire, things of that sort. But the main thing you want to do is use this that creates that heartbeat of consistent income, so you can get very strategic. College planning did that for me. It gave me the ability to stay in the game long enough to figure out how I wanted to play the game. And I decided that I wanted to go under a recurring revenue model. There's 2 ways you can build your practice. You can build it out by having a lead system like this college software program does, that gives you consistent referrals, and you can build a transaction business where you bring in new agents, you pay them a 60% split, you keep 40%, and you try to bring in 6 or 10 of these agents, have them follow this system, and then you just make money off of them. It will be a revolving door. Some of those people will pan out and they'll go open up their own businesses. Some of those people will quit, and so you're going to have to deal with that piece. But if you want to have a business model where you operate kind of like a doctor's office, and you want to have assets under management and build a team around you, then you can actually do that and have more freedom, because you can have other people doing your appointment setting, your life insurance applications and following up with that process, making sure that all your quarterly review meetings and all that paperwork and stuff like that is done by them behind the scenes, and then you really just show up and do your meetings with your clients. So there's different models that are out there that you can fall under. But if you're going to be in this business, hopefully you got in the business to be able to have a life, to be able to have recurring revenue so you don't have to trade time for money, and that you can make what you deserve. So I'm begging you to consider using this system only to be that consistent heartbeat of income that will allow you to get strategic and move your practice to the next level. I don't ever want to be in a position again that if something happens to anybody that's close to me that I love, my wife, my daughters, my mom, my in-laws, anybody, that if I need to be there, I don't want to worry about being there and also wondering how I'm going to pay my bills. So I'm telling you from my own personal experience, you want to use this as a way of moving yourself towards having recurring revenue in some capacity. It could be you're making $75,000 a year in this, or to $100,000 a year, and now that you have consistent income, you can maybe look at investing in real estate or investing in owning another business or what have you. I don't care what else you do, but don't put yourself in a position where you're trading time for money for your whole career. You want to be in a position where you have recurring revenue coming in, where if something happened to you or somebody that you love, that you have enough income coming in that you can be there not only physically but mentally. So I'm begging you to please look at taking the next steps. And if this isn't a good, if I'm not the leader for you, if this isn't a good fit for you, I totally get it. I just ask you to look at finding a way to create systems in your business where you have predictable income, so you can actually get strategic and move yourself to a place where you're not trading time for money. I am grateful that you went through the 7-day free trial period. I just want to share that small story with you about my own personal journey to figure out how important it is to use this as a platform to build real money and real time freedom. So I am congratulating you on making it this far, and we've got a thank you video on the other side. Have a great day.